So if you opened a Blastoise EX and you're looking for the best deck to play it in, well, I've got good news. You found the right video, and I got some bad news too. This isn't necessarily the most competitive Pokemon or deck, at least in this current meta. Blastoise EX has this Hydro Bazooka ability that requires really 5 energy to make it good. The base version, it's okay, but you often want to hit those big numbers that one-shot opponents' other EX Pokemon, because you've committed a lot to getting this online. It's a stage 2 evolution, and you know, it needs some time and work to get going, so you got to make sure it hits hard, like some of those other big payoff cards like Charizard EX, Mewtwo EX, etc., to get it on that level. Which once it's there, it's really nice. Like that will beat up most other Pokemon because you have a really nice high health total, and you know, 160 damage is a ton. But getting to that 5 energy is a tough sell without any kind of ramp. There's Misty in the deck. As we know, for most of these water decks, they're relying on Misty to accelerate that energy, but it, you know, of course it can be inconsistent when you low roll. So the high roll games, you'll feel great. There's also Meowth in here as your other basic Pokemon. This is a bit of an enabler that can help you find the Misty and help you find all of those various evolution stages, because you are really reliant on getting Blastoise active and going as quick as you can, because you gotta set up with his 180 health to stay alive against the meta. Now, the bigger problem for this deck is perhaps, you know, the water type having a weakness to lightning type Pokemon, Pikachu EX being everywhere. That can just add a lot of pressure to a deck that's already under a lot of pressure to get things moving as quickly as it can, and sometimes that just doesn't happen. So all in all, you know, this has to have the right kind of environment and the right matchups to succeed, which does mean it's not by any means a top tier deck. It can win. You will find victories with this, as you're going to see in this video. Just don't expect this one to run away with games or be a super fast XP farming sort of deck. I just don't think that's what this is. But, you know, if you got a really nice, cool, high rarity Blastoise variant you want to show off, or you just really love this character, of course, this list should serve you as well as any other for your Blastoise EX fun. Hey-o, Meowth. Yeah, not bad, actually. We got Meowth, we got Pokeball, Professors, and Blastoise. Pretty good. Pretty good opener, to be honest. Okay, Articuno. Importantly, we survive Ice Wing. If they high roll a Misty on Blizzard, I mean, obviously the game is literally over right now, so we'll see. Don't get 3. Nice. I love it, dude. Misty is so feast or famine. Red card. No, man, was so good, man. Red card is so freaking disruptive sometimes. Oh, this hand's gonna be worse, isn't it? Yeah, a little worse. Not too much worse, but no card draw. Meowth thankfully fixes that a little bit, though, right? That's why we like Meowth in this deck. Really, really important to find the stuff. But, you know, Blastoise and Misty's, that's a good... it's a good starting spot. I don't mind, right? We're just really looking for that War Turtle now, and we're kind of good to go. Professor's great draw. Okay. This ability, honestly, pretty busted. Like, card draw is just so valuable, man. It's kind of crazy how good it is, I think. War Turtle me, man. Let's just get going. Double Misty means we're gonna get this Blastoise going fast. Nice. Dude, we are off to the races. This might be solo Articuno, by the way. Red card. By no means unlikely necessarily. A lot of these lists do run red card. Maybe even most, I would say, at this stage. So not crazy, but we just haven't seen other Pokemon yet, so we'll see. All right, is there gonna be Starmie line? All right, so Blastoise already ready to go, and we got some Misty rolls too, man. This is kind of amazing. Really just burning through this deck fast now. 10 cards drawn already. Oh, I didn't even see the energy. Oh, we're on a Dragonite deck. Okay, cool. Very interesting, isn't it? Well, very fun. Potion on the Articuno. Okay. Yeah, the Blastoise doesn't care about that. He'll still hit for 160 if we get him where we want him, right? So that's fine. Energy went to the Dratini, makes sense, right? We're gonna go ahead and Blastoise up. We're gonna go ahead and Misty up too, honestly. Feels like it'd be great. One would be, well, we don't even really need one to make Blastoise relevant, I guess. It can still hit for 40, but let's just high roll, dude. Let's just get it done. Let's get it done. No. I mean, yeah, we'll still just hit for 100. I mean, it's like we said, it's totally fine. Right? It's totally fine. We'll happily pay this retreat cost, right? No problem at all. The next speed would probably be worth it, honestly, but not a problem at all. So we'll try the Misty again next turn, probably just because, again, 1 energy is still a really, really big deal for us. But Blastoise this early is going to be very tough to deal with. Even now, hitting for 100 this early is still pretty nice, honestly. Articuno just gonna take 40 here, or maybe a retreat. It feels either way doomed. I don't know. I would want to get that energy on the Dratini, probably, right? Like that's ultimately your win condition, I guess, right? Giovanni hit me for 50. Okay. Trying to think about breakpoints that matter here, like 130 versus 140. I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing. I don't know. Do we ever Sabrina this? I don't think so, right? Like the Dratini's so far behind at this stage, it's really not even threatening. We also just don't actually need to Misty at all. We can save the Misty for the next Blastoise, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know, man. The Giovanni, so I'm like a little suspicious. I'm just gonna potion it. I really don't see how it matters at all at this stage. It seems completely irrelevant. We're just gonna delete the energy off this Articuno. I mean, the Dratini coming in, it can only evolve once, which is not gonna be a problem for Hydro Bazooka. So I don't really see a path for them out of this game. This is just a super early big Blastoise, right? Dragonair here is their best push. I mean, if this dies, it's game over, so they can't just bench a Pokemon and hope for the best. I have never really been enticed by these Dragonite decks. The energy inconsistency, the evolution inconsistency, like, it's a lot to ask for, man. Blastoise, though, really good there. Just a good, heavy-hitting, quick Blastoise is nice. All right, Meowth, yeah, we don't mind. Pokeball is quite nice for us, too, to get the Squirtle down. Squirtle and Wartortle already ready to go is good news. We like to see that. We may find a Meowth though, but hopefully between Pokeball and Professors we get to the Squirtle. Good chance of that. And Payday too, I guess, soon, but not quite yet. The one thing this deck does have is a ton of draw. Hey, what do you know? The Squirtle, like we guessed. What do you know? Beautiful. Welcome to the party, Squirtle. Two Squirtles. We're dreaming. Another Meowth too. Oh my god, the dreams do come true. All right, let's load up this Squirtle and get that loaded up, ready to go. No problems. Meowth, we have to make a decision if we actually want to put any energy on the Meowth here. We already have most of what we need. Really just looking for the Blastoise EX at this stage. 10 cards left in deck. We don't need the Blastoise to be ready in, like, you know, necessarily 2 or 3 turns, because it does take some energy. That said, you know, we need a Misty potentially as well to really accelerate. So it's a little bit about, you know, playing towards how long you think you're going to have in this game. Will the opponent just delete you before then? They do have a Moltres down. We're looking at sort of a Charizard / Arcanine EX build. Kind of wild. There's the other Wartortle. I think we have a little bit of time against Charizard. The big problem we have against Charizard is actually finding the kill. Like, it's sometimes hard to kill that Charizard. So we're gonna draw off the Payday here. Anything else we want to do in the meantime? We don't need to put in another Squirtle, do we? Or, well, we can put it. No. It's fine. We're thinking a little bit about red card, but this deck doesn't really run red card, especially with extra Pokemon in there. Hey, nice. Okay, so that solves our evolution line problems. Now we just need to solve the energy problem. So Misty is really our next goal, right? Get this Blastoise down, get the Misty in. Moltres coming in. Inferno Dance loading up Charmander inevitably. Moltres seems so good, by the way. It's kind of cool how all the legendary bird Pokemon, I don't know what they're called. It's not literally what they're called, legendary bird Pokemon. I feel like you guys have talked about these things. I don't know what that means. But I think Moltres, you know, Arctic Uno, Zapdos, Moltres, you know, they all go together. I know. I think it's actually pretty sweet that they're all pretty good. Like, it's nice that they're all actually really rather competitive. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely just Misty and see how this goes. Obviously, if this comes online and we get like 5 energy here, like forget it. It's just game over. We get 1 or 2 even, I'm pretty happy. Oh my god. Oh, 2 is fine. Yeah, I'm not mad about 2 at all. In fact, I think we just go ahead and Hydro Bazooka, right? Like, let's just go ahead and get this going. We can keep an energy on Meowth if we want. It doesn't really hurt much. I think that we get an X speed's fine. We're not really planning to retreat the Blastoise anyway. Oh, they're just done. Nice, dude. Misty stealing games. Let's go. I mean, we didn't even one-shot that Moltres, but you know, basically they knew they were like on a back foot for the rest of the game. Always, it was gonna be hard to keep up. In essence, Meowth was the card of the game. Let's go. You love it. Go Meowth. All right, Meowth, yeah, Pokeball Professors always makes me feel good, right? Like, that's happy. Meowth is also happy with some card draw here. We're going second as well, so get that moving ASAP. Articuno EX, all right. Oh goodness, we just really want to hit, you know, evolutions quick. We got the Misty already, so it's just about finding evolutions. We want them in order too, which is good. Just don't be Meowth, be Squirtle. Don't be Meowth. We don't need another Meowth. We need a Squirtle right now. Nice. Very good. Very good stuff. Professors is great. How many cards are we drawing this turn, dude? 4? That's not even counting the natural draw. Oh my god, we're just burning through cards. Yeah, we don't have an EX yet, so let's still hit for Meowth here. I think he has time to get a couple hits into, like, if I thought he was dead next turn or something, which I guess he could be with a Misty high roll from the opponent, but for the most part, we kind of expect him to live under most circumstances, which means he gets to draw a couple cards, which really accelerates into the Blastoise. Drawn half the deck already, so already get into a good spot. Oh, this might be a Dratini deck again. I have played so many Dratini decks today, dude. I feel like I never see Dratini, and then today it's just everywhere. I don't know what's up, dude. A million of them. Yeah. Sometimes having the Squirtle down can be nice. It's like it could absorb some Blizzard hits, but this lightning energy only really helps him do Ice Wing, not Blizzard, so not too bad really. All right, there we go, baby. Misty's ready to load this up. There might have been a good argument actually to Misty last turn, so that if I draw another Misty, I get 2 rolls on it faster. Since I didn't use the supporter card anyway, right? Like, you can't assume the game's gonna go forever, like sometimes weaving in your supporter cards. It only matters if I drew exactly Blastoise into Misty. So it's not like it's a super common consideration, but it could be a consideration nonetheless, right? Like, it's definitely something to think about. Oh, whoops, wrong guy. We may use that, but that's the wrong guy. Blastoise here. We go for Misty. I mean, obviously, if we can get to 5 energy, that's the dream. So Misty for 3 here would be like insta GG, game over type stuff real fast. Okay, 1 is still relevant because we get to Hydro Bazooka faster. That's still really welcome. Do not mind using the X speed here at all. Just save our total energy output here. Treat this bad boy, hit for 100. We're happy. I don't think we worry about finishing off the Pidgey, right? We just want to kill this Articuno before it can do a ton of damage. We have another X speed and just energy to retreat as needed if they go for Pidgeotto stuff, which is still honestly a little ways off as well. So looking pretty good. I think we're in a pretty welcome spot here. They still can't Blizzard. I don't know. I think they probably know that, but they're playing this deck with dual energy types, so, which is curious, by the way. Like, we haven't seen any Dratini type stuff. Maybe they're actually just literally running. Huh. Giovanni hitting this for 50. I mean, I don't know. Ah, there it is. Yeah, I don't know why we're playing so much Dratini today, but I welcome it. It's a good showcase of this deck because it's another kind of middle tier-ish deck at best, I think, and you know, it gives us a cool little showcase opportunity, I would argue. Yeah, no other Misty here. No need to get fancy on this turn at all, really, right? We're just keeping Blastoise happy. They're getting lightning energy again. I would say I would say like Meowth's not at risk of dying to Blizzard anytime soon. Just is true both because of the energy type, but also because he's a 20 instead of 10, and most importantly, the Articuno is dead. No need to surf, right? We just do this. This one doesn't discard like Charizard or whatever. It just hits. So in other words, we're very happy for a lot of reasons. Also, that being an EX Pokemon makes us super happy because anything they put in here has to be able to survive a 160 hit, which is just not going to happen, obviously. And this is why even like 1 energy can make a big difference, right? For the Blastoise, like we saw getting to 100 faster and now getting to 160 faster, both for that Misty just really makes a difference because they might be able to do something that survives 100. They're not going to be able to do anything that survives 160. Importantly. Also, this energy is just really rough for this deck. So, I mean, this is just GG. I don't think anything here matters. Sabrina doesn't matter. We just X speed back in or whatever. Or honestly, maybe, yeah, they're not killing anything, so no, it's not even that. We just, Meowth is able to get back in very easily, so there's no way out of this for them, I don't think. Opponent did not return. Yep. Sweet. All right, Squirtle, buddy. I definitely like Meowth a little better in that opener spot, but dang if we don't love... you might have heard me talking in the background, by the way. Dang if we don't love... we freaking love. We love having all the evolutions in hand already. I swear to God, I'm going to get this sentence out. Don't you worry. Tauros, dude. What? I have literally never in my life had this card played against me. Never once in my life, ever. Not one time. Literal first time in my life this has ever been played against me. Tauros. I mean, it's 100 HP. It's big, dude. It's big. Retreat cost isn't too crazy for a fairly big basic. You know, Horn Attack, I guess you're not maybe excited to use, but, you know. Kind of cool. Sorry guys, I'm distracted. I apparently left Ivysaur in the like card rotation thing of my last video. I didn't notice it. Somebody's commenting. It's making me laugh. I'm just always gonna leave Ivysaur in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for a Misty here, because if we miss the Misty this turn, you know, we have next turn we can really push for it. It's like, you know, doubling our chances here. And we potentially, oh no, I was gonna say we potentially get a hit for 40 as well, which is a nice bonus, but basically just getting two Misty rolls. Really make sure we're accelerating this as much as possible. I mean, if we get a Blastoise up to even 100 next turn, I think they're in a really tight spot. Basically, kill off the Tauros and go from there. So just even a hit for 1 on the Misty is a big change. Hit for 3, that would be the dream. I mean, taking 50 on this Wartortle's not nothing, man. I'll tell you right now. It's a big hit. It's a big hit. We almost kind of, or you kind of need this Blastoise Misty to connect, maybe, man. This Wartortle's bullying. Let's just get this thing dead, man. Can we get 1 Misty? Just 1. I mean, really 4, but 1, at least 1. 1's good. 2's great. 2 means we're online next turn for 5, which is, you know, anything they play is gonna die effectively. So this is probably enough to just be game over, I think. I don't know how they, I mean, I guess we'd have to take 3 Pokemon. You know, we haven't had an EX, but it's just like they're just gonna be sending Pokemon in to die 160 160 160. It's just not enough for them to keep up for sure.